1 goal, 2 assists, and 90 minutes of pure brilliance at Molineux. Matthus Cunha lit up Wolves' 3-0 victory and firmly stamped his value at a time when the whole Premier League was turning its eyes toward the £62.5 million signing bound for Old Trafford. With Wolves soaring to a 6-game winning streak for the first time in over half a century, Cunha turned Molineux into his personal stage. From the clinical finish to open the scoring to the razor-sharp assists for Sarabia and Rayan Ait-Nari, every moment bore the mark of a player performing with cold precision, elegance, and ruthless decision-making. 1 match, 3 game-defining contributions. This was no accident. It was a thunderous declaration that Manchester United had set their sights on the right man at the perfect time. The more you watch Matthus setting Molineux alight, the more you realize he could be the missing piece Erik ten Hag needs to ignite the Red Devils under the reign of Ruben Amorim. If one match could sum up Cunha's true worth at this critical stage of the season, it was this sensational performance against Leicester. Wolves needed a leader to break new ground, and Matthus Cunha answered not with words, but with a fierce statement on the pitch. He opened the scoring in the 33rd minute with a brilliantly timed run, coolly slotting home Ait-Nari's cross. A seemingly simple move, yet it required elite instincts, perfect timing, and the nerve to finish under pressure. Minutes later, with Wolves pushing for a second, Cunha left his mark again with a slicing-through ball that set up Mario Lemina one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It was a pass that showed both tactical vision and a delicate touch. Then, late on, as Leicester threw bodies forward in desperation, Cunha again led the counterattack, surging forward before teeing up Rodrigo Gomes to seal a 3-0 victory. The post-match stats said it all. 1 goal, 2 assists, 6 shots. The most on the team, 5 chances created, again, the most. 19 out of 21 passes completed in the attacking third, and winning 9 out of 12 duels. A complete performance from start to finish. Cunha did not just score goals, he knew exactly when to hold the ball, when to release it, and he fought for every inch. Even more impressive, with his goal against Leicester, Matthus Cunha reached 15 goals in the Premier League this season, equaling the record for most goals by a Brazilian in a single campaign, matching Roberto Firmino in the 2017-2018 season and Gabriel Martinelli in 2022-2023. One more goal, and Cunha will stand alone in the history books. It is a milestone that speaks to a rare consistency for a Brazilian striker in the world's toughest league. It is no surprise that manager Gary O'Neill, a major architect of Wolves' resurgence, showered Cunha with praise. He is a special player, especially when he plays with his whole heart, O'Neill said. Cunha has the ability to create magic moments. In this match, he showcased a stunning performance, demonstrating absolute commitment to the club, to his teammates, and to everyone who believes in him. Of course, it must be said that Leicester are struggling badly this season, while Wolves are riding their best form, but none of that can diminish what Cunha delivered on the field. A player who maximizes every advantage, a sharp and consistent threat at the exact moment his team needs him the most. From Manchester United's perspective, this is nothing short of a powerful endorsement. The Matthus Cunha deal, long in the making, now has even more reason to be finalized. A player peaking at the right time, armed with the perfect skill set and mental toughness, exactly the type of signing every top club dreams of before pulling the trigger on a blockbuster transfer. Manchester United right now do not need big-name signings just for the headlines. What they need most are precise pieces, players who can immediately blend into the machine Ruben Amorim is painstakingly constructing. And Matthus Cunha, with everything he has shown in a Wolves shirt, fits that mold to perfection. This season, Cunha has primarily operated as a left-sided number 10 in the 3-4-2-1 system, exactly the position Ruben Amorim has been struggling to solve at Old Trafford. Previous experiments, from Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, to Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo, each brought their own qualities, but none truly achieved the perfect balance between creativity and explosive pace. Cunha is different. He is not just a bridge between midfield and attack. He is also ready to tear apart defensive systems with his fearless dribbling runs. The numbers underline his impact. In the Premier League this season, Cunha has completed 118 successful dribbles, more than any of his Wolves teammates, while directly contributing to 21 goals, with 15 goals scored and 6 assists. But beyond the stats, what truly sets Cunha apart is the way he plays the game. The Brazilian forward refuses to be boxed into a rigid role. When necessary, he drops deep to stretch the opponent's defensive lines. When the moment calls, he drifts into the penalty area, transforming into a ruthless finisher. This versatility makes Cunha an ideal tactical weapon for Manchester United in their upcoming rebuild. In a system where Ruben Amorim demands his attackers not only to possess excellent ball control but also to move intelligently, swap positions fluidly, and read the game sharply, Matthus Cunha stands out as both a safe and explosive option. It is no coincidence that in his recent comments, manager Ruben Amorim emphasized that despite the recent turmoil, player turnover, coaching changes, and underwhelming results, Manchester United is firmly sticking to a clear path forward. He stated, "We know what we are doing. That is why we are able to convince top-quality players. Everyone wants to play for Manchester United." Matthus Cunha is not arriving at Old Trafford to create headlines or stir up buzz. He is coming to fix what United have lacked for too long: seamless connection between midfield and attack, creativity in the final third, and the ability to deliver decisive moments. No noise, no flash, but pure effectiveness. Exactly what the Red Devils need now more than ever. Cunha is not the type of player who hides behind pretty statistics. His true value lies in the way he plays, in his work ethic on the pitch, and in the fire he brings every time the whistle blows. And that is precisely what Manchester United have been searching for during this turbulent rebuild. Look closely at how the 25-year-old approaches a match and you will see the difference. Cunha is not the player who just sprints aimlessly, nor is he simply filling empty spaces. Statistically, he spends an average of 77.5% of his time on the pitch walking. A figure that might seem negative at first glance but actually reflects intelligent energy management. Like Lionel Messi in his 30s, Matthus Cunha conserves his energy for the moments that matter, unleashing bursts of acceleration or sharp touches that can change the entire game. His fighting spirit is not measured in how much he runs, but in how he explodes when the team needs it most. The match against Leicester was the perfect example. There were moments when Cunha seemed to drift across midfield, but once Wolves recovered possession, he would explode, slicing through the opposition's defense to assist or finish clinically. It is that sharpness, spatial awareness, and ability to seize the moment that are priceless assets in modern football, a world too full of players who run without a plan and lack true finesse. Off the pitch, Cunha's post-match comments after the Leicester win revealed another remarkable side: loyalty and genuine passion. He said, "We are very committed to this club. Everyone wants to give their best for the fans. I am always happy to play here. Sometimes the emotions are overwhelming because I love this place." In an era where so many players chase fame and lack real motivation, having a warrior like Matthus Cunha in the squad is a precious treasure, a player who sees football as a joy, who fights for the team, who is always ready to ignite the fire in the darkest moments. Cunha's performance against Leicester was not just about goals or assists. It was a portrait of character, a display of fighting spirit, and a burst of relentless energy. A standout personality, a burning heart, and an endless engine. The more you watch Cunha pour his heart into the game, the more Manchester United have every reason to smile. Not just because they are signing a new player, but because they have found a true warrior. A Brazilian flame with a fiery heart, a cool head, and an unstoppable thirst to fight for his new colors. The kind of spirit the Theatre of Dreams has been waiting far too long to revive.